From Brisbane, Queensland to Canada, Vancouver is around 13 to 14 hours. So I took Virgin Australia to Brisbane and then Air Canada from there on. You're flying over the Pacific Ocean straight for 13 to 14 hours, and there's only a small island of Hawaii in the middle, so it's pretty scary for some people. Landed in Vancouver Airport. Tim Hortons is actually pretty famous here, but not all Canadians like it. The airport was absolutely beautiful, much beautiful than many of the American airports that I saw. So this train goes directly from the airport to Waterfront Station, which is in downtown, so you just have to get a ticket. After a bloody 14-hour flight, landed in Canada, and I decided, because I had like a 8-hour stay, so I decided, just get out and see the city. So I'm in Vancouver, took a train, which took me to the downtown, as they call it. It's a beautiful place, but it's alright, very less people. Well, the flight was interesting. You know how you get into Thai Airways or Singapore Airways, you see, like model-like people there serving you. In Air Canada, average air hostess size, that's wrong. Age was more than 50, so that was interesting. Clean overall. Air Canada planes look beautiful color-wise. What else did I notice? Yeah, well, people are pretty friendly. I've noticed that. The other thing I've noticed on the flight there was that time is completely goes out. Like your sense of time, you don't realize if it's a day or a bloody night or whatever the hell is going on. But it's pretty similar infrastructure to Australia. I mean, compared to Sydney, probably not. Compared to Brisbane, Brisbane's better. But the natural beauty here is the trees are different. We've got pine trees here, and yeah, so it's a nice place. Air Canada was interesting, and the food was interesting as well. It was not bad, just very standard. Yeah, well, South Asian people were used to eating a lot of spices, so different that way. But other than that, not a bad place. But one thing I've noticed is that this is a work day, and I barely see people in the downtown on the street. The population is probably a lot lesser in this city, in Vancouver. But, oh yeah, one more thing, it's pretty cold in summer. So imagine how it will be in winter. It will be extremely cold in winter, I would imagine. So just a general walk down a random street in the city. A lot of potholes, wouldn't imagine that. Anyhow. A beautiful cathedral just in the middle of the city. Look where you're going, mate. Look at these huge trucks. Ford F-150 is actually pretty common here. Also, like more in America, I've seen a lot of these big trucks, like Rams and Ford F-150s and all that. Oh, that Apple Store. Yep, it was beautiful. And see another Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons everywhere. Beautifully clean city. Back to the airport. Next stop, Newark, New Jersey, and then New York on from there. Oh, that's my plane. Air Canada. Alright, time to fly to New York. It takes a few hours to get there, but it's a fun journey though. I had my mates waiting for me there at the airport who were going to pick me up, and look how beautiful the city is. The rivers, the train lines, the infrastructure. Yeah, it's beautiful. Oh, and look at those agricultural feeds kind of thing going on. I bet they don't have kangaroos down there, but they have a lot of other creatures. Like I've heard that they're big bears here in Canada. All very clouded out there. It's just was a bit of a storm going out. But I think with this kind of cold weather, that's pretty common. But I just wonder how the bloody, the pilots look out. And here comes New Jersey. It's just a few hours flight from, I think like 4 or 5 hours flights from Vancouver to New York. Let's see how it already looks crowded, bloody hell. See how it's going to be down there. We will see.